I'm Severin Sage, and I've been gone for a very long time. Mostly, like I said, I did a video a while back, or a post, letting people know that my grandfather did pass away this month, on the 16th. And I took some time to deal with preparations and to try to deal with it. I'm mostly okay now that I found out what my grandfather's will really was. And he didn't want any of us to be really upset, and I had talked to him before he passed, and he basically told me that, so I gotta honor his wishes and not be upset and cry all the time. I'm actually doing really well, surprisingly. I've come to terms with it, and I accepted it. He's not suffering anymore, and I know that he's in a better place, and I'm just going according to what his will was now that I was informed of what it was. And it's actually helping me feel better. I mean, I have a couple items that he gave me, and I feel like he's not really truly gone, you know? Anybody in your life is not truly gone, as long as you keep their memories in your mind and, like, in your heart, and you remember them. They're never really gone, and that's pretty much how I'm looking at it. But right now, they apparently added these story quests. I don't know when they got added, because I haven't played this game in, like, what feels like a week. They added these, so we have the Blazing Stars, Ring and Fortune, Fleeting Colors and Flight Part 1, then Petal-Lit Ships for the Moon, or Petal-Lit Ships Fish for the Moon, Fleeting Colors and Flight. This looks like this is another part of it. The Rolling Waves Hide Pearls from Sight. Is this like a Kokomi thing? Because that's what it sounds like. The Bright Windowed Lanterns hide their shadows, so Fleeting Colors and Flight, the lantern lights reflect their clear dreams. So these look like they all go together. I don't know why this is part 1, so these other parts here must go to it. I don't know where these are from, though. I don't know if they're from an event that's going on. I guess it's this. That was cool. Okay. Oh. Made fortune, finally. So supposedly they're going to be doing some cool things for February. Apparently there's this new event thing that they're doing where you get to pick a character that you want that is from the, like, Liyue region. I looked at all the Liyue characters, and either I already have them or I don't care, but Yun Jin is actually on that, and apparently there's this thing in game that allows you to just pick one that you want. So if that actually turns out to be real and be legitimate, I most likely will just pick her. I don't really care for Ningguang. I don't really like Catalyst characters. I prefer direct attack characters. So I most likely will pick her. I already have Chang Yun and Shan Ling and a couple of the other Liyue characters. I already have them. And the only characters that are showing up on there that I liked was them and then her. So this is a thing that's going on right now. Event details. Ooh. Man, that is fancy. Fleeting Colors and Flight. Wow. See, I'm late to this. See, this unlocks in 5 days, so I'm not too late. Normally what I do when an event comes out for this game, I usually wait until everything is unlocked before I start it. Sometimes I'll start it and then wait, but I like to wait till everything is opened up, so... Woo! Okay, Lantern Rite has come around again. You and Paimon go and ask the people of Liyue about this year's festival preparations. So this is part 1. So there's going to be 3 parts to this. Okay, this is the second part. So when not the second part, it's the second part under this chapter. This is still part 1. There's 3 parts to part 1. So the Great Gathering. So when the last Jade Chamber crashed, its great store of precious items was gathered across the waters around Gunyan Stone Forest and still require patient collection and careful retrieval. Defeat the interfering monsters and beat back the treasure hoarders who are here to claim a share and seize these precious items back. That seems absurd. I mean, it can be fun, but I don't know. It's like, oh, that other ship is... that looks like, Beto's ship. So Yan Rong of Liyue Harbor has created something fascinating known as the Shadow Lantern. freaking Shadow Ninja technique, okay. And then we have the Oceanic Defender. That's Feist, Belial's wife, right? So we're gonna have to fight her again. What is this shit? Woo! I like how like animated they are when you switch between them. That's cool. All right, so now I know what they are. Oh. All right, let's do a thing here. Let's see. I don't know. I mean, I like Shenhe, but I like Xiaobo, but the problem I have with this game is, like, there's too many characters that I like, but in reality, I don't use all of them. Even if I got every single damn character, I wouldn't even use them, and we need to face that right now. Why would I waste it on that? Yeah, I don't use all of them. It's not a big deal. We're not gonna make a big deal about nothing. So what did he need? Was it Spectral? It was Spectral, I think. Alright, let me see something. Yeah, these story quests are pretty long. Some of them take like freaking several hours. Yeah, it is. Crap. I can ascend him and Albedo. The problem is they're missing the same thing. They both need one of these. See, he already has 2 of 3. I most likely will use it on him. So, see these flowers that he has? I'm growing those in my house, player home, so I can get them. Man, why is he making so much fucking noise? Ah. Alright, let's see. Guess we'll have to start this first one. This one here is for, her. I don't really care for her personally, but it's hers. I never did it, so I still have to do these too. Yeah, so that's the Shadow of the Past, that's what hers is. I might do that some other time. Because this one up here, it doesn't have a time limit. I can literally do it whenever. These ones are actually timed. Okay.
Who would have guessed that rebuilding the Jade Chamber would draw out such a massive monster?
Oh yeah, this is the second house.
Second their Paimon really thought the Jade Chamber was gonna be ruined again!
Calm down, will you?
Oh, but it's all over now!
Are you sure about that?
The Lantern Rite can still go on after an incident like that, though. Let's ask Lady Ningguang how things are shaping up for the festival this year.
Yeah, we'll do that. I like how it's just near, freaking no scope, climbing these bright rocks of fucking obsidian. It's like the bright loading screens in Assassin's Creed. Every time you would load, it was just like this bright, blinding white screen. And it was like, Jesus. Alright, so yeah, so the last part I did, not part 151 or 152, it was like 149. Where we fought Baish and met Shenhe. This is like the continuation of that. Didn't take them very long.
Send this report to the Ministry of Civil Affairs and have them delegate each of the tasks on the list to the appropriate departments.
And do my bidding, my minions. You're wearing the same outfits, but fuck it.
Also, be sure to tell them that though the Lantern Rite may be complicated, everything must be done properly.
You know, these girls could easily be twins with just different hair colors. They're kind of reminding me of like the girls from Fatal Frame suddenly. I've been thinking about that a lot. But I already played through that game over 8 times on my channel and don't really care right now. But she looks like Mio and Mayu. Like, it's just only if Mayu's hair was in pigtails. That's fucking funny. Though the girl on the right looks more like she would be Mayu, but whatever. And the other one would be Miyu.
Hello, Lady Ningguang. It's us again.
Look at my seductive walk. Why does all females walk like that in this game? It's ridiculous. We're not disturbing you, are we?
No, of course not. You are my honored guests.
Of course not. I'm gonna drop dead right now.
And given the looks of you two, I presume that you're here to celebrate the Lantern Rite?
The looks of us, we look the same every day. We wear the same fucking clothes every day. We never take them off. We literally bathe with them on. What do you mean the looks of me? I could see if I was wearing an elegant fucking black purple dress with a different flower in my hair or some shit, but I'm wearing the exact same dress that I've been wearing at the beginning of this quest.
That's right! So what's on the agenda for the festival this year?
Oh, you know, we're gonna shove you off the top of Dragonspine and see how long you fall.
As always, there will be a variety of activities taking place. Oh, but there is one of particular interest. The Ministry of Civil Affairs is planning a fireworks show this year. It should certainly be worth your time.
How so?
Releasing Mingxiao lanterns has always been at the heart of the Lantern Rite. But with all that has occurred in Liyue as of late, I think the people of the city need something to warm their hearts. A feeling of everyone coming together in solidarity.
Good luck with that shit.
So, I believe that this year calls for a celebration of particular magnificence. Something that would be closer to the hearts of every citizen.
Okay, but can you explain to me why these leaves are cut? They should come to a point, and you see how it looks like somebody got some scissors and went like psychotic and started cutting them? Who the fuck would do that? Oh, that's gonna bother the shit out of me.
We are currently in the process of placing fireworks at various locations all throughout Liyue. We shall choose a timely moment during the festival to set off all the fireworks in unison, allowing the sparkling lights and excitement to resonate with the hearts of the people.
Fireworks? But we've already seen fireworks in other places before.
But you haven't seen the giant, massive dragon one I'm gonna let off. Oh.
Is there something special about the fireworks in Liyue?
Yeah, they look as great as those low-texture trees in the background with that bird, or whatever the fuck that is.
Fireworks were originally developed alongside many other inventions here in Liyue. When our ancestors first created fireworks, they were originally known as firecrackers. Their bright flashes and loud sounds were often used for warding off beasts or as warning signals to other people.
Well, that's actually really true in real life. They said the Chinese used them in the war. But you know, we're not going there.
In those days, it was difficult for
That
people
flash,
to
what was
contact
that?
one another while out farming the land, so they would carry firecrackers with them to give signals when necessary.
I like how that mountain in the background just fucking blink flashed.
But people's lifestyles began to change after Liyue Harbor was founded. They no longer had to travel out of town to tend the fields anymore, so the use of firecrackers for emergencies also began to dwindle. But through our local customs, the pioneering spirit of the firecrackers has been passed down to this very day.
Every time I see that symbol on the windows, even in my, like, Serenity Pop player home has that same thing. That's the exact same fucking symbol that's on Zhongli's back. So every time I see it, I'm like, oh, it's Zhongli. It's literally that diamond pattern. It's on his back.
We made improvements to firecrackers and began setting them off during the Lantern Rite to commemorate the tenacious spirit of our ancestors.
Classic Liyue. That seems almost like an insult, doesn't it?
Wow. Everything has so much history in Liyue.
Yeah, like that rock over there.
As I'm sure you already know, everything on this land accumulates history and value as time passes. That is the nature of Liyue.
No, that is the nature of the world everywhere. What the fuck is wrong with you?
I've left Kuching in charge of the fireworks show. If you're interested, why don't we pay her a visit together?
Why don't we shove her off the highest mountain in the world? Oh. It almost looked like she disappeared into the door, but she didn't. Oh my god! I always do that. I turn around and go to walk and he just falls to his death. Oh, I've done that so many times. Oh, see what I mean? Now I'm trying to drown him. What is my problem? No, usually what it is I jump and then I hit the X button again to bring out the wing glider, and sometimes it actually doesn't work even though I hit it, and that's like what happens, I want to say, maybe 90% of the time.
I ride on wind and cloud alike.
Yeah, about that. It is kind of frustrating, like you go to jump and then you're supposed to jump again to pull it out, and I do it and it's just like, haha, no. Oh. Hello. Just impede on their conversation.
We need to add a few more locations for launching fireworks. The show has to be visible all across Liyue, not just in the city. They celebrate Lantern Rite in Jinxa Village too, you know.
Can you calm the fuck down?
But, Lady Kuching, what about our budget?
She's like, fuck your budget. Slams down a bunch of fucking jewels on the table.
The budget is exactly what it's meant to be. It's the necessary amount of funds to properly carry out a task. If you think the current budget will not suffice, then we'll simply have to apply for more funding from the Ministry of Civil Affairs and wait for their approval. Our aim is to organize a memorable lantern rite. The budget is there just to facilitate planning. We mustn't lose sight of our goal.
Yes, Lady Kuching. I understand.
Oh my god.
Good. And please remember, safety first. Oh, it's Ningguang and the Traveler. Good to see you.
Like how they always keep calling her Traveler. It'd be nice to use her real name for a fucking change. But, you know, that's fine.
Are you here for the lantern rite? Your timing couldn't be any better. The preparations are almost complete.
What are you working on, except for just standing there looking really arrogant?
I'm reviewing the positioning of the fireworks and double-checking the relevant facilities. It's all in a day's work.
I see that. Confetti everywhere.
Forgive my directness, but if I'm not mistaken, you could just as easily leave these tasks to your subordinates. You've already been working around the clock these past few days. I'm sure a break would not be amiss.
No, it's fine. Really, I can handle it.
And she just collapses on the ground.
Bungie, please redraft our plans, make a summary report, and send it to the Ministry of Civil Affairs. I'm going into town to check the progress of the fireworks setup. I'll return shortly. As for you, Traveler, you're our esteemed guest. Please take the opportunity to stay in Liyue Harbor and enjoy the festivities.
Stay out of the way and do nothing.
Bungie, is everything clear? Please remember the tasks I've given you.
Yes, Lady Kuching. Don't worry.
Good. Ningguang, Traveler, goodbye for now.
Just disappears. Just walks away super slow.
Please, excuse me, Lady Ningguang. And, Traveler. I must get going. Lady Kuching told me a great deal of information, and I have to write up the plans from scratch again. So time is of the essence. Oh, one moment. I almost forgot. Here, Traveler. This is a launch tube. Lady Kuching said you may be interested, so she had me keep one to give to you. Someone with good handicraft skills should be able to use this to design their very own fireworks. You should try it when you have the chance.
Why do I feel like I'm being watched?
Paimon couldn't get a single word in just now. More like Paimon didn't dare open her mouth while they were talking. But still.
Kuching definitely had an imposing presence.
Did you notice it too? Lady Kuching is a lot more outspoken than she used to be. And she seems a whole lot busier too.
What was that glitch?
Wonder why?
When she said busier, it sounded like her voice cut out for a minute. It was like, busy, like the, what the fuck?
Ever since the Adepti left Liyue Harbor in the hands of mortals, we Qixing have taken up the responsibility of leading the people. We have taken charge of many vital tasks in various sectors, and we are responsible for planning and organizing all sorts of affairs. That said, being in charge of everything inevitably takes its toll. It's exhausting at times.
Such as the lighting that keeps happening.
Jiangzhou was responsible for planning the lantern rite in former years, but her father is getting quite old now, so she transferred to another department this year. In the end, the lantern rite planning was left to Kuching and myself. I am the head organizer, while Kuching is responsible for the highly anticipated fireworks show. Such an important event should be entrusted to the most qualified candidate. Kuching is disciplined, yet passionate about her work, so she's naturally the best fit for the job.
She's definitely disciplined. No doubt about that.
That almost sounds wrong.
Absolutely. She is strict with both herself and others, to the point that she can even become overly involved at times. She's worked several days without a break now. I'm concerned about the effects it may have in the long run. Finding balance is an essential concept in Liyue culture. I've tried talking to her, but you know how she is. She uses her wit to talk circles around anyone. Traveler, you are quite close to Kuching. Why don't you try talking to her? Maybe she'd listen to someone as experienced as you.
I wouldn't say I'm close to her. We had some interactions during story, but I wouldn't say I'm close to her. What part of that screams close? What the fuck is wrong with you people? Makasehare.
Thank you, Traveler. I am glad you were able to help. Kuching can be a tough nut to crack sometimes. I still have other business to attend to at the Jade Chamber. I'll leave Kuching in your capable hands.
Ningguang leaves.
Are you sure you can really persuade Kuching to take a break? Even Ningguang herself couldn't manage to convince her.
Oh, I know how. We'll say Zhang Li, Morak said that you need to take a break because she idolizes him. It'd be so fucking perfect.
Besides, before you can persuade someone, you have to at least understand how they feel at the moment.
True.
Kuching has been working non-stop without a break.
So she must feel very tired. Like me every day.
Duh! Come on, everyone knows that. Think harder. How does she feel deep down inside?
Maybe she feels like if she takes a break, things will fail and it'll feel like her fault because she didn't give her all when she could have. That's probably it.
Or maybe...
Uh,
we can ask a friend! You know, someone more knowledgeable about these things.
I just had to mention him. I said that as a joke. I mean, I was kind of actually half serious because she really does idolize him, but... Okay, let's go ask Zhang Li then.
Huh? Zhang Li?
Yes, Zhang Li. I could have said that a lot worse and I toned it down. But yeah, he's really knowledgeable about the people of Liyue.
Oh, there's no arguing that. Zhang Li it is then. Paimon thinks he's still a consultant at the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor. Let's go see if he's there.
Let's go see if he's dead. Oh my god. Wait, behind me. I mean, I was kind of half joking about that, but I was kind of serious at the same moment, and it turned out to actually be true. Because I haven't played this story quest. I haven't even seen anybody else play it either. Then again, I don't usually watch people play the same games as me. A couple of my friends all watch them play something, but usually I don't watch people play the same shit as me because I already know what the game is about and don't really care to see somebody else do it. Unless it happens to be like really, really interesting. Okay. What the fuck? Okay, use the launch tube gadget in your inventory for select smelt fireworks to access the Flame Plume Star Flowers Production Challenge. I don't understand what the letterings are. It looks like some kind of like fucking Skyrim wording. Like, do they really... The developers, do they really read that? Is that like some kind of hidden code? Because I don't understand what any of those symbols are. I don't even think that's a real language. Alright. In the Flame Plume Starflowers Production Challenge, you will find many smelting perimeters. Use different smelting techniques to adjust the quality of each perimeter. The closer the quality is to the ideal zone, the higher your quality score will be. Alright, during the challenge, each time you click single smelt, a certain amount of endurance will be decreased depending on the smelting technique used. Once endurance is depleted, no further smelting can be performed. Click finish smelting to end the challenge with the current quality score. Oh my god. Other than the effect of smelting techniques, each smelting will also consume a certain amount of launch tube's firepower value, which will change its firepower status. When firepower is at medium or full fire, a single smelting will provide a medium and large bonus to the perimeter's quality, respectively. Other than the effect of smelting techniques, each smelting attempt has a small chance of curious efficiency occurring. The current perimeter's quality will definitely go up to be within the ideal zone. I like how I read all of that and didn't really kind of grasp it. The mountain clouds let down golden rain. Yeah, so I guess we're going to be making fireworks, and that's what this is all about. Like, creating different ones and trying to get, like, the highest quality one. Well, I'll have to figure that out at some point. Woo! Meow. Hello.
Hello. How may I help you?
We're looking for your consultant, Zhongli.
Ah, yes. Well, I'm afraid he is currently out with the director.
Son of a bitch.
Out with the director? Oh, you mean for work? The director said that they were going for a walk. If you'd prefer, you could go look for them at third round knockout. I've heard the director often goes there to do, promotion.
You mean to drink? She just looked at me like, what the hell? Like, I could see him from here. Did you see him just sit down with Hu Tao and Shan Ling?
Yum, yum, yum. Ooh, I am so full. Not another bite.
Look, he could just hear them walking.
Hats off to you, Xiangling. Serving the grilled fish with a dipping sauce is quite an innovative approach. The flavor is just to die for.
Yeah, low res textured. Okay.
That's my signature dipping sauce. I knew it would taste great.
I'm here to interrupt your fucking date.
Tempered Jueyun chili powder mixed with garlic paste and chopped scallions. Then seasoned with salt, vinegar, and soy sauce, before finally sizzling in hot oil. This recipe may seem a bit crude, but is entirely hinged on the precise balancing of flavors and seasonings by the chef. Everything must be balanced just right. It is the consummate mastery of this balance that turns a humble dish into an exquisite one.
Man, she's just got praised super hard by the Lord of Geo, and she doesn't even know it. Holy fuck. She's literally just praised by a god just now. She should be flipping tables with fucking overjoyment.
Oh, that's quite a compliment, don't you think?
I literally just said that.
I'm flattered. Thank you, Mr. Zhongli.
He's literally a god. How do you not know this? I mean, well, she actually doesn't, but if she did, I bet you she'd have a different expression.
And I thought I have a way with words. But you certainly take the prize, Mr. Zhongli.
How does nobody know that he's... What the fuck? I never understood that. But then again, if they don't know, they don't know.
You are too kind, Director. Your eloquence is... infamous in Liyue Harbor.
Did he just force himself to say that?
Oh, what's that? Oh, would you like to order something, Guoba? Oh, please, by all means, it's my treat. I'll just open a tab under Xiangling.
Oh my god.
Hey, are you guys talking about tasty food again?
Let us just interject
Oh,
ourselves.
it's the Traveler in Paimon. What brings you to this side of town?
I'm here to take your man toy. Do you care?
Hold on, let me take a wild guess. Yes. Oh, you must be here for the lantern, right?
No, I'm actually here for Zhongli.
Isn't that pretty obvious? Anybody could have guessed that.
Oh, yeah, come on. Can't you take a joke?
No.
You came at the perfect time. I was just letting everyone try my latest dish. The owner of Third Round Knockout says it's, well, a real knockout. Mr. Zhangli and Hu Tao seem to like it too, but I think it never hurts to let more people do a taste test.
I'm just here for Zhongli. I'm not here to eat your food. Oh my god.
How about it, you two? Would you like to have a taste? Don't have to ask Paimon twice, or once even.
Thanks, but I'm actually here for Zhongli.
Huh? You mean we're not gonna try? Oh, fine. Let's get down to business.
We meet again, Traveler. I trust your journey is going well.
Not bad, but we've learned a lot along the way.
Splendid. Therein lies the value of a journey.
Son of a bitch, will you Just come with me. I need you to come with me.
So come on. Why are you looking for our good consultant? Do enlighten us.
It's none of your fucking business. Just get real angry.
And just in case you were wondering, we're on business too. We only tried Xiangling's dish since we just happened to be here.
Business? What kind of business would the Wangsheng funeral parlor possibly have during the festival?
Even during the most joyous of holidays, life still follows its natural course, does it not? Is that really so surprising? But there isn't need to be alarmed. It's just a nice day today, and I thought we could go for a walk while doing a little promotion for our business. Oh, you could go ahead and chat away. Xiangling and I will go have some tea with the boss over there. Oh, Zhongli, please come get me when you're through here.
Of course. I'll see you later, Director.
Just watches her walk away. That's kind of creepy, the way his head's just slow turning like that. Can you stop? Stop it.
Now then, Traveler. What brings you to see me today?
Well...
Yes. The Yuheng is honest, intelligent, and most diligent. She is capable of shouldering responsibilities that few others could. But everything has a balance, and one's health must certainly weigh in.
Is there any way we can help her?
Yeah! Everyone knows you're super knowledgeable. Paimon bet she would listen to someone like you.
She idolizes him secretly. It would be perfect to have him tell her directly.
If I were still the mighty Rex Lapis, I might be able to help her see reason. But alas, I'm now nobody but an ordinary consultant. My words no longer carry the same weight as they once did.
But that's actually where you're wrong.
Besides, I am by no means close to the Yuheng. Taking the liberty to lecture her may just as easily produce the opposite of the desired effect.
Oh, you're right. Then what should we do?
We could take a more subtle, indirect approach to the matter.
What are you gonna do to her? Jesus Christ. The way he says that in my mind, I just picture him like tying her up and he's like, you stay here. You're not working at all today. And she's like, what? And he just walks out and closes the door and she's like stuck tied up.
Such as telling a story that resonates with her, containing your message conveyed within it.
I haven't eaten yet. I've been awake early, so if you start hearing these noises in the background, that's why. My mic is really sensitive and it picks up like literally every fucking sound. So you might be able to hear that. I hope it doesn't get captured, but I think it might have.
Such a story can be achieved by referencing topics from her daily life. The story could prove even more effective if you weave in something about someone close to her.
Like who?
Paimon doesn't really get it.
Let's go speak with others who are familiar with her.
I knew you'd understand what to do. Well done, Traveler.
Calm down, okay?
Go collect some source materials for your story. Of course, I can always provide you with my advice, if needed.
Well, I did come here to see you. I didn't just come here to stare at your fucking face.
Once we have formulated the plot, you can tell the story to the Yuheng.
Me?
You are on amiable terms with the Yuheng, which makes you the natural candidate.
Oh, Paimon gets it! So we need to talk to people who know cooking, right? So who should we start with?
Greetings, everyone. I hope I'm not intruding.
Huh? Oh, Lady Cooking!
Let's not say anything.
Mr. Zhongli, I didn't expect to see you here. Thank you for all your assistance during the rite of parting.
He's just looking at her like, I could tie you up right now.
You are most welcome, Yuheng. It was the least I could do.
What are you doing here?
Why? And what's with your strange expression?
You just kind of caught me at a wrong time. It's not like me and Zhongli were doing anything.
Oh, I see. My apologies. I appear to have interrupted your conversation with Mr. Zhongli.
No. Not at all.
Cooking? Are you here looking for us?
Yes, I was going to ask you to introduce me to the Adepti. I thought that it would be fitting to send them some festive gifts. On behalf of the Liyue Qixing.
You want to meet them? Like, why? What the fuck?
But didn't you meet them when we were fighting to defend Liyue Harbor together? You could just as easily go and find them in Juyun Karst.
Yes, but we only met briefly on that single occasion. The Adepti may have already forgotten about me. And I'm concerned it would be imprudent to show up so suddenly. Which is why I thought it would be more appropriate to ask you to introduce me first.
Did you try asking Ganyu? Sure.
So you even have to run around delivering gifts in person? It sure doesn't seem easy to be a Qixing.
Well, I'll gladly help you.
Thank you, Traveler. Let me go and prepare the gifts. I'm sorry to make you run errands with me during our big festival. I promise to make this quick, and I'll be sure to get you back in time to enjoy the fireworks show.
Great, now we can go watch the fireworks together.
Huh? Together?
Yeah, this would be awkward if you're playing as Ether, because, like, I've seen things about this game. Basically, the fandom of this game, I don't have problems with them, I don't care, but I've seen people shipping Ether with literally every female character in this game, and I'm just like, what the fuck? They've even shipped him with his own sister, I've seen it, and I wish I hadn't.
Alright. I'll go to see the fireworks with you once I've finished my work.
They even shipped him with Paimon, and she's like a child fairy. Even though she actually has a different form, she actually has a full-size form, but you don't get to see that quite yet. Not until way, way, way later.
Speaking of which, Mr. Zhongli, the fireworks show will be particularly exciting this year. Please, don't miss it.
See, look at that symbol on his back. It's the same symbol you see all over the windows, and I'm like, why did they do that?
Ah, yes. Thank you for your kind reminder.
Can you imagine being in a dark room and you just see his eyes glowing in the distance? I'd be like, nope.
I should be going now. Traveler, please come find me at the Jade Chamber once you're ready.
The way they walk away like that.
And there she goes.
Really slowly.
That's the Yuhan. Efficient and reliable as ever.
You're really reliable too, Zhongli.
Why, thank you, Paimon. Please, don't forget our earlier conversation. Once you've collected enough story material, we can meet here again and discuss things further.
Okay. Oh. Hold on. Hold on. I didn't hit that, but I don't know why it popped up. I went to do this. It was like, haha, no. So let me see, yeah, now we gotta go for this. Hold on a minute. Sometimes it goes a little too quickly. That would have been absurd. I like how that's my reaction. That would have been absurd. I don't know why I'm even trying to get those. Where? How do I get up there again? Oh yeah, I can just teleport directly. Oh yeah, hold on a minute. Before I do that, I need to, I hate when I try to make him run and it just doesn't do it.
Add Astro.
Yeah, whatever. Sounds like somebody's moving like a dumpster outside or something. can hear like the plastic moving around. Why is
There
it
is no
suddenly
purer
raining?
form of water than rain. It can aid us greatly in the purging of evil.
What is that floating thing? Do you see that? Oh, I think I know what that is. See that way over there? Yeah, I really do like how pretty this game is. It's like peaceful and calming. It's interesting to see how far it's come too, since I've been here since it first became a thing. So I played the demo, which led to the actual game. I think it's cool that they decided to make it free, because there's some online games like this where they want you to pay like a subscription fee a month just to play it, and I hate that shit. Games like that I usually drop. Who the fuck has $13 to $20 a month just to play? It's like, what the hell? That's why I dropped Final Fantasy, like, Realm Reborn and the other ones. I dropped all of that shit because of that reason. Even more so, because I had bought a disc that was like $40, and then they wanted me to keep putting out money, and I was like, yeah, no, that's not worth it. She's kind of tiny from this angle.
A great many things are still unaccounted for.
Things like what?
The new Jade Chamber is missing many of the contents held by its predecessor.
Oh yeah, this is the one where she wants me to go out on the ship and search for it.
All the literature, furniture, and ornaments I had collected followed the original Jade Chamber to its watery grave. Most of it was destroyed in the process, and the small handful of items that survived intact are strewn across the water's surface. Reclaiming them is taxing work. It takes someone with sturdy sea legs to handle this job. But even then, I just can't tell whether Beto will be able to fish out everything herself.
Fish out?
Wait, so you made Beto go and fish your stuff out of the sea for you?
To claim that I made her do anything would be imprecise. We reached a mutually beneficial agreement, as is always the case in our dealings.
So you pay Beto to run errands for you.
Payment is one aspect of it, but I also compensate her in other ways. Let's just say it's a little complicated.
The way you say that almost sounds incredibly wrong, because they're both females, and there's a lot of people that keep shipping them as a lesbian couple, and I'm like, stop.
Anyway, Beto is currently in the Guyan Stone Forest area. If you're interested, go pay her a visit. You may be just the help she needs.
Oh my god. Niguan's porcelain antique.
Beto is salvaging some of my Jade Chamber collection out of the sea around Guyan Stone Forest. If that sounds like your idea of fun, you should go pay her a visit.
What is with the dragon tattoo on your leg? Like, is that real? Yeah, okay. Can I? Yeah, they changed this. This is what people were asking for, because there are certain areas in this game you couldn't get to, like out to the ships and stuff. And they actually decided to make them teleport points, because to get out to Beto's ship, you would have to go out to the Guyan Stone Forest area and then like climb a mountain rock and then glide out here. And I'm kind of glad they changed that, because that was annoying to keep doing every time. Even the Jade Chamber, originally how you got to it is you had to talk to some guy on the ground who would take you up to it via rock lift. So I'm kind of glad that they decided to give places that you couldn't get to actual teleport points. Because now you don't have to try to figure out how to get to them, you can just go. I would say that's something they should have had from the beginning, but I don't really
It can
care.
aid us greatly in the purging of evil.
I get nervous every time I come onto her ship, because there's somebody here that's often with her that I like. Oh, there's Shinyan. I personally don't like her, but it's Kazuha anyway. He probably ain't gonna be here for this. Even though he's supposed to be a stowaway on her ship.
Ningguang, really trying my patience. I'm sorry, but if the Jade Chamber smashed into smithereens when it hit the sea, then so did everything inside it. Just because I know the ocean doesn't mean I have the power to fish up the past.
It's also kind of funny, but Shenyan's voice actress is the same voice actress for Barbara. Keep that in mind. The salvaging is going pretty smoothly then.
Oh, Traveler, what are you doing out this way?
I'm actually here to help you.
Great, you couldn't have picked a better time. The whole fleet's caught up with other things right now, so I'll take all the help I can get. Look, I even had to rope Xinyan into this.
I like how big her element crest is compared to everybody else's crest. Like, look at the size of that fucking thing. Why is it so big? That's what she said. So Xinyan's here.
Yeah, what's the occasion? Did you come all the way out here to do a performance?
You bet I did. Nothing official, mind you. Beta wanted to hold a feast on board, and I agreed to come play a couple of tunes.
Oh my god, I hate this character. I personally don't like her. I mean, no offense to people who do, but I just find her annoying. And I just don't like the way she looks. Her actual art, like her main art for the game, is actually cute. And she looks more like an interesting character. But in-game, no. Anyway, she is a rock musician based in Liyue, uses her music as a form of resistance against social stereotypes. Her tunes are well loved, and the style of her tunes is much like she is: straightforward, generous, confident, and proud. Every time she steps onto her personally designed stage, loyal fans will come flocking and start to rock to her rhythm. If you hear cheers and fireworks go up at any place in Liyue Harbor at the same time, it's mostly likely Xinyan, so don't miss it. Or don't miss out.
But all that went out the window when someone showed up saying they were one of Ningguang's secretaries. They called Beta away.
I think it was Bai Wen or Bai Xiao. Well, it was Bai something. Anyway, Ningguang apparently came up with the bright idea of me going out on the sea and salvaging a bunch of her old valuables. She seems pretty willing to shell out for it, too. Well, at the end of the day, the price was right. So, yeah, we took the work. Now, if we're gonna go trawling for trinkets, we're gonna need a smaller vessel.
I have one, but I don't know if I'd want to let you use it.
All the available boats have been dispatched already, but by the looks of it, we're still one short.
I have my own.
So you have your own vessel, do you? Great, let's take yours then.
What the fuck?
The more people we have on this job, the better. Because the sooner we get this wrapped up, the sooner we can get that feast going and actually enjoy the festival.
Oh my god, are they really gonna make me do this? Ah, they are. Alright, alright. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Let's go out to over here so I can board it. I mean, I guess they want you to learn the mechanics. Just sometimes when it comes to things like this in games, I'm like, really? You're gonna make me do that? But... Where am I trying to make him go? I don't know. I go back and forth in the center of the dark. Oh, there's a new waymarker here. That wasn't here before. Yeah, but she didn't actually tell me where I was going. It said board it, but where am I actually going? There's not a marker anywhere out on the sea to let me know where I'm actually going. Oh.
I ride on wind and clouds. So, this is it? This is your boat?
I'm sorry?
It's really, compact. But it works. It's about the right size for sweeping up junk from the water surface.
The only thing is, we're packed in like sardines here. There's nowhere to put my guitar.
Why would you bring it?
Xinyan, your axe is getting a little too close for comfort.
No, whoops. Let me try to move that out of the way.
Xinyan,
I was trying not to go too fast because
We don't usually see these guys out at sea.
throw them.
Could they be here for the same reason as us?
Yes.
Come on, Traveler. Steer us a little closer.
Oh, hold on. Trying to hit that. I can't hit it for the life of me. There we go. Woo! Grabbed it. Why would you?
Why are they headed back to shore?
Because they already got her shit.
To reconvene with their posse, I'll bet. Speed it up a notch, Traveler. This is a chase now.
We're not even that far from where they are. Why are you freaking out? Like, look at how far we are from them. She's like, hurry up, they're getting away. They're really not. Yeah. Okay, the ocean surface near the Genshin forest is filled with the flotsam from the Jade Chamber's wreckage. Sail your rail rider into the designated areas and defeat nearby opponents to retrieve items from the Jade Chamber's collection. Some of these items have already been salvaged by the treasure hoarders. Head to their camps and defeat them to repossess the items. The elite treasure hoarders in the camps can embolden themselves to increase their defense. After obtaining quelling firecrackers from firecracker boxes in their camps, you can throw them to deal pyro damage. Okay, why would you do that? To all opponents in a large area. AoE in front of your active character. This attack will also dispel the elite treasure hoarders' buffs. Throw fire at them. Hold on. I hate some of the shit they say. It makes no sense and sounds absolutely cheesy, corny, and stupid, but I guess that's the way it's supposed to be, huh? Get Jumper!
Forward, my blade! They're gaining on us! We can't give them the slip!
Oh.
Call it Karma!
I'll call you Karma. Here's your Karma. Get fucking burned.
One that I happen to know pretty well. Do you think we'd be running into him?
Him? Huh? Harvest these blocks. Take it. Oh yeah.
Let the show begin.
I can't get her boost out because she's dead. Hold on a minute. You piece of shit.
That tingle?
What was that animation? Look, her neck turned.
There is no escape.
Swift and merciful!
I'll protect us.
From whence you came!
Has a tracking on it. Should drop right over his head.
Spirit Blade! Attack!
Run away slowly. There it goes. The tracking was slow. It didn't drop for a while.
Stop! All of you! Are you blind? Can't you see this is Captain Beto?
What a loser.
Captain Beto! It's been a while. Still fighting fit, I see.
Why does everybody have that fucking crest?
I guess it has been a while, Carmen. You're looking a little worse for wear.
It almost sounded like she wanted to say something more worse than that.
Maybe if you did your own dirty work rather than dispatching your minions, you wouldn't be so out of breath right now.
So basically, in so many ways, she's basically saying you're fat. Instead of eating a bucket of fucking fried chicken on the corner, you should actually work instead of making people do it for you.
How you jest, Beto? Very amusing.
To get serious for a second, though, I'm gonna be needing all of this. So put everything down, and I won't cause you any more trouble.
Of course. Of course. Whatever Captain Beto wants. You heard her, people. Drop the goods. Here you are. It's all here. So, we'll take our leave now?
Wow, He did what we asked without a second thought.
That look on her face. You couldn't surrender quickly enough.
Couldn't run off quickly enough either.
Don't waste any more time on them. We've still got salvaging to do. But we should load this stash onto the boat first. Come on, Traveler, help me out here.
Steal it. Steal everything. Fuck your pot. I don't know why I felt the need. So compelled. I want this Noctilus Jade. Or Noctilus. Crystals. Crystals for everything. Alright. It's like, if she wants a boat, why don't you just take this fucking raft? But I guess having to push yourself by hand, why would you stand on that? How could you stand on it? This is absurd. That would get tiring. Look at her giant-ass ship over there. Is it following me? It is, isn't it? Yeah, it is. Because, see, this is the symbol of where it's supposed to be, but it's actually right here. God, that reminds me of the ghost ship in Legend of Zelda Wind Waker. How it would only show up at certain moments. It was really kind of creepy at the time, but I always thought it was cool.
Hey! There's some things floating on the water!
I can't quite make out what they are. Let's bring them in and take a look. I'll take the rudder. Traveler, Xinyan, go reel them in.
Did I get them? I think I got those 3, but it's counting the other ones. I would speed up, but then I would go too fast, and I don't want to go past where I'm supposed to be. Because then that could be annoying. So you're telling me that all of her shit has just been out here on the sea this whole time? You know, the main Jade Chamber was destroyed a very long time ago. How has nobody found this shit yet? I find that absurd that no one has. Literally. Have I been here before?
Hey! Looks like another treasure hoarder raft straight up ahead. But why is it empty?
I guess Carmen told all his people to call it off. Smart choice. He knows who he's up against. Let's keep going.
She just laughs about it. Look at that slime. Okay, we'll stop here. Let's see. Watch it actually not. Why did that just suddenly appear? It wasn't there. Nope. It isn't. Oh yeah, I know where this is now. This is where you met Kazuha for like the first time, I think. And he was like, I'm with Beto, I'm cool. Yeah, I remember this.
Come on, we gotta wrap this up soon. Leave the junk, take anything and everything of value, and I need a few of you to load the boat up. Move it!
Whatever you're about to do, don't. And whatever goods you're holding, they're mine now.
Beto? What are you doing here?
I might ask you the same question.
I mean, what does it look like? We got lucky. Found some treasure floating around in the ocean. If you see anything you like, it's yours for the taking. A token of our esteem for the mighty Captain Beto.
She's like, I'm taking all of it.
Is that right? Well, good. I'll take it all.
Come on. Be reasonable here. Me and the guy